Hi everybody, this is Darrin Goodman from GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I'm bringing you part 3 of the intro for One by Metallica. In the first video we looked at the intro rhythm. The second video we looked at the first half of the intro lead, and now we're going to look at the second half of the intro lead. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get started. Alright, so this starts off with a little sweeped arpeggio. The shape for that, we're on the 16th fret of the 4th string with our 3rd finger, the 16th fret of the 3rd string with our 4th finger, 15th fret of the 2nd string with our 2nd finger, and the 14th fret of the 1st string with our 1st finger. So it's this little like little chord shape, little arpeggio shape. Now you don't want this just to sound like that. You want it to be, you know, separate, the notes to be separated. So this is kind of tricky. If you haven't done this kind of stuff before, this, you know, may not be the best thing to, you know, to start off, you know, for sweeping, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, so when you pick the 4th string, you want to let your guitar pick come to a rest on the 3rd string, because you don't want a bunch of separate downstrokes. You want it to be one long continuous stroke. So I pick that note, rest on the next string, and then I slightly raise the pressure on my 3rd finger so the note, so it kind of mutes. Do the same thing when I go from the 3rd string to the 2nd string. Now we're at the 2nd string. When we go to the 1st string, same thing, kind of release that pressure so that way you get the notes separate. Just start off with this really slow, take your time, you know, work your speed up with it. All right, so as soon as we play that sweep, then we reach all the way up to the 19th fret with our pinky, 4th finger, and do an upstroke. Keeping your 1st finger on the 14th fret of the 1st string helps too. Then you just simply move your pinky back to the 17th fret, and the little sequence of notes is 17, 15, 14, back to 15. So, and then ending on the 15th fret of the 2nd string. All right, so that whole sequence. All right, then for the next part, we go down to the 7th fret of the 3rd string with our 2nd finger, and our 1st finger is on the 6th fret. And we're going to go pick, pull, pick. Then we're going to move up diatonically, so we're going to move up 9 and 7, move up again, 9 and 11. So, and then a slide from nowhere to 12. Pick that twice, 11, 12. So. All right. Okay, and then for the next sequence, we're going to start off on the 9th fret of the 4th string with our 3rd finger. And our 1st finger, we're going to bar it across the 7th fret of the 3rd and the 2nd string. Now, this isn't exactly like a sweep, but you kind of want to heavily palm mute these notes, so they're really articulate, you know, from each other. And then 2nd finger to the 8th fret of the 2nd string, so, and then the 10th fret with your 4th finger. So, okay, so far. Then we repeat the first part again. And now, since we got our 1st finger here, we're barring across all the way across the 7th fret. So far. Okay, and then for the last part of that, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we go to the 9th fret with our 3rd finger, 10 with our fourth finger, sliding to 12, and then back to 10 with our second finger, to 9 with our first finger, slide our first finger down to 7, 9, 10, 7. So. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. Be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and be sure to check out the fourth installment, which will be the rhythm section again, but it's kind of the double time part that happens after that solo leads into the verse. All right, so until next time.